And so that's one of the challenges with the distortion patterns, especially at the beginning, is because it's like your mind can get in there and be like all telling you stuff. And you might want certainty of wanting to know, you know what I mean? Like the certainty of like, well, I'm pretty sure this is right. You know what I mean? But if you actually were to write down all the times, right, that you wanted to follow your intuition and then did not do it, you'd be like, right? There's so many times you're like, dang it, I knew that.
Yeah.
Like these things, it's like, you know, when you're packing for a trip or whatever, and you're like, okay, I should pack this.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That
And you're
happens
like,
to me all the time.
right? So you're packing something and you're like, why do I don't need this. Like, why do I need this like rope, you know, like piece of string or whatever, you know? You're like, this is so random. Why do I need this? But then it ends up like and then you don't take it. And then you're 3 days into the trip, you're like, dang it, I need that piece of rope. I gotta buy
I feel like that happens to me all the time, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you're unsure and you don't want to move on your intuition at first because you're scared or you're not sure, just start writing down on your phone or in a little journal or like, you know, something that you keep with you. Okay, my instinct is to do this. And then watch to see what happens. Just watch to see what happens. And that will start to give you confidence and like, okay, I knew this, I'm gonna do it.
Right,
I knew I'm gonna do it. Little test. So you can just like, be like, okay, see, that worked out. I was right there. So it can give you a little bit more confidence.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for some of you, you don't need that, right? Some of you are just like, I'm just gonna follow my intuition, right? Like I have no fear, I'm just gonna follow. So for you, you don't need that, but for some of you, it's harder and you don't know the difference between your thoughts and your intuitions. So maybe writing things down can be helpful. And then I had this little thing called like a little intuition journal at the beginning, and I'd be like, you know, it's a little thing. I'm like, see all those times? Yeah, intuition was right.
Cool. And then now you're like, okay, I'm done with that.
I've done that. I don't need it anymore.